First off, I ain't never stalked nobody. So for her to say, oh yeah, this somebody that's stalking me. You got me in your phone logged in as Bay. Come on, let's keep it a buck. So he like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know. He like, cause I didn't feel right. So I'm like, all right, he could be telling me anything. Man, this man gets deeper. He like, it was one particular time she spent the night. He like, and she powered her phone off. He like, she left her earrings. She got some butterfly earrings. He literally went over there to the ledge of his window and flipped the recording thing. Flipped the picture thing over. And I saw clear as day, those was some earrings. He like, she even left these panties. Those, look, I hated these panties because these panties she used to wear, it used to blow me because they wasn't like thongs. They wasn't sexy. They were just like regular panties with like, she used to love butterflies. So it had butterflies on the panties. So I'm like, really? He like, yeah, she left them here. And she was cuddling with me and she was crying just saying she wanted to be with me. I'm like, really? I'm blown, right? So I'm like, man, look, I'm trying to wrap it up now because I'm blown. We on this Facebook call, I'm blown. I'm upset because I done invested so much money. I done looked out for this girl. This girl is living with me. I know this girl family. So what's really good? Like, is this my baby or is this his baby? Because he said that he like, she came over one day on a drunk day. Now, here's the deal. Anytime Mighty Soul was with me and she wanted to dip, especially those times she was like, I'm going to go see my mama. I just need to go out. And all that crying, guess what? She was going over there spending the night with him. Yeah, true enough, she was going to go see her parents, but she was spending the night with him. He was telling me every outfit she had on. And she was telling him little bits and pieces apart, like, yeah, he wouldn't let me leave and this and that. So he like, I started putting two to two together. I'm like, if he a stalker, why would you be at his house? There like that. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I appreciate you for telling me. He like, yeah, no, it was this one night though. It was a couple of days ago. She came over here and she spent 2 nights. He said the first night she came over there, she was begging for it. Begging for him to bang her. Like, close your lip. Begging. Like, please, like, I just want you. He telling me what this girl saying. It was crushing my heart. Then he sent receipts. He screenshot text message or when she was saying I'm on my way or I'm downstairs and all that cool stuff. Guess what? He had pictures of that. So he was sending it to me. So I'm like, I appreciate that. I said, can you send me a picture of her panties and them earrings? He like, yeah, I got you. He like, you want me to send it to Facebook or do you want me to send it to your number? I say, send it to Facebook. First off, I don't need to have your number. We are not about to get cool. So he was like, you know what we should do? He like, I should wait till she come back over here again and you be here. I said, ooh, that sounds like a good idea. I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. I was rolling with that idea for 5,000, Alex. I was rolling with that idea, even though I had all these emotions amped up. I've been taking care of this girl. I made this girl quit her job so I could take care of her fully. And you go back to an ex that stays down the street from your parents. And I've been sitting up here thinking I was the problem. I've been sitting up here thinking that I'm not making you happy. What can I do to make you happy? I've been cooking for you, cleaning for you. You living with me. I'm taking care of you. Buying you shoes, clothes, like buying you jewelry, buying you luxury stuff that I didn't even have to do. You know what I'm saying? Rubbing your back, caring for you. I was blown. Okay, so he sent me the pictures. I was like, I appreciate that. He like, yeah. I'm like, if she show up there, let me know. And he like, if she show up there, let me know. I'm like, I got you. I hang up the Facebook. At that moment, I was ticked. I went straight to the blunt. I went straight to the blunt. I get the lighten up. I went straight to the blunt. I'm teed up at this point. I feel upset. I feel used. I feel like I got played. And I never really got played before because I used to have so many women. But I call myself dedicating myself to her, cutting people off, all that. I wanted to show her that I was for her. Boom. She calls me right while I'm smoking. I ignored it. I'm like, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. She called back. Boom, I bump a call again. She texts me like, hey, can you call me when you're free? I get myself together. I call her. I'm like, what's up? She like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Just over here trying to see what I'm going to cook. She like, so why you not picking up? Right? She trying to check me. Why you not picking up? I'm like, I just told you I'm trying to find us something to eat. She like, I think I might have to stay at my parents' house. I say, again, she like, yeah, but I'm going to stop and come and get some clothes. I said, okay. Hang up. I didn't tell her I love her. None of that. Hung up. Boop. I hit him up. Right? I hit him up. He picks up right away. I say, yeah, she say that she ain't going to be here. She got to go and help her parents. She going to be with her dad. Hey, if she stop over there, let me know. He like, oh, well, she a D-pleaser. He like, she just love messing around. He like, that's why I left her alone. He said, because she's so easy. She's so gullible. Like, he going in. She's so easy. So he like, this what he tell me. He like, so I end up getting a new girl. He like, but she, he like, I did hit her the first time she came back. But he like, after that, I felt bad. And I didn't do it no more. So I say, so y'all did it? He like, yeah. The first time. He like, a couple of weeks ago. He like, I finally hit it. He like, she was begging and begging. I kept telling her like, I love my girl. I love my girl. So he was like, me and my girl got into it. And she broke up with me. And he like, and Mighty Soul came over. And he like, that's when we did it a couple of weeks ago. And so she was really trying to like be with him. But him and his girl ended up getting back together. So this dude was already reaching out to me in the beginning before he even hit it. All right, now we see where I'm going. All right, boom. So he tells me like she just a D-pleaser, whatever. Woo, woo. He like, I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, all right. I hang up from him. So she like, I love you. So I'm like, yeah, sure you do. You can love anything. She like, why are you acting like that? You gonna stress me and the baby out. I'm like, is it my baby? She like, what? Now I'm texting her. So she calls me. And so she like, what's wrong with you? So she gets a call. And it's the dude. Right? And so she clicks over, but he had already hit me up and said like, yo, I'm finna call her now. But he didn't know I was on the phone with her. So when she clicked over, I said, who was that, your parents? She said, yeah, my dad wanted me to bring some pond, saying he wanted to bring some bread. So I'm like, okay. I say, and then what, after that, you going to spend a night with your boyfriend? So she shocked. She, what? I'm like, so you going to spend a night with your boyfriend? That's what you finna do? She like, what boyfriend? You my only boyfriend. Stop it. I'm like, I talked to, and I said his name. And she was like, don't believe him. Block him. He just mad because I ain't talking to him no more. And this and that. And he just keep hitting me up and I blocked him. And he said that he was going. She giving me the runaround. She trying to trick me. But see, little as she know is, it's kind of hard to trick me. So I'm like, well, how did he know about the panties? She said, what? I'm like, the panties that recently I told her to throw away. The butterfly panties, it was just like, you're grown. How are you grown wearing butterfly panties? And I say, you left the earrings there too. She was like, what? Don't believe him. Block him right now. She kept forcing for me to block him. I'm like, all right, I'm going to block him. I hang up from her. I call him and tell him everything what happened. He calls her, but I'm on the line. He asked for my number. I give him my number. He called it. This is how bad this dude is trying to prove it. He called her on three-way. She didn't even know. I had to sit there with my phone muted and listen to her argue with this dude about don't tell me that it ain't his baby. So he kept saying, I thought that was my baby. She like, it's not your baby. It's Roshan baby. So he like, well, I'm going to go tell him everything. She like, no, please, you're going to mess up my relationship. So I'm sitting there like, what? Not that you having your cake and eat it too. So she like, don't call him no more. Don't call him. He like, well, he got my number and I told him everything. He hung up. He like, you believe me? I said, yeah, I believe you. Boom, I'm mad. I hang up. I'm getting her packing all her stuff. I go in the closet. I'm grabbing.